Understanding, soaked to the bone, a deep dive into English idioms. Hello, everyone. Today, we're going to explore a fascinating phrase in the English language, soaked to the bone. This idiom paints a vivid picture, but what does it really mean? Whether you're learning English as a second language or just love diving into the quirks of idiomatic expressions, this video will shed light on this interesting phrase. So, let's get started and unravel the mystery together. Soaked to the bone is an idiomatic expression used to describe a situation where someone is extremely wet, typically from rain or having fallen into water. The phrase evokes the image of being so drenched that it feels as though the water has penetrated through to one's bones. It's a vivid way to express just how thoroughly wet someone is, going beyond just the surface level of their clothing or skin. The origins of soaked to the bone are somewhat murky, as is the case with many idioms. However, it's believed to have been in use for centuries, stemming from the idea that when one is very wet, the cold and dampness seem to reach deep into the body, affecting the bones. This expression reflects the depth of penetration of water or cold, emphasizing a complete and thorough state of being wet. To help you understand how to use this phrase, here are a few examples. After walking home in the rain, I was soaked to the bone and needed to change my clothes immediately. The fishermen were soaked to the bone after a day out at sea during a storm. Despite wearing a raincoat, the relentless downpour left her soaked to the bone. Notice how the phrase is used to highlight extreme situations of wetness, often due to weather conditions or accidental immersion in water. English is rich with idioms that convey the idea of being very wet. Here are a few similar expressions. Drenched to the skin, similar to soaked to the bone. This means being very wet. Wet through. This also means thoroughly wet, with no part of the clothing or body left dry. Like a drowned rat, used to describe someone who is not only wet but also looks disheveled or in a sorry state because of it. So, there you have it. A closer look at the phrase, soaked to the bone. Idioms like this add color and depth to the English language, allowing for expressive and vivid communication. We hope this video has enlightened you on the use and meaning of this particular phrase. Remember, learning idioms is a great way to enhance your understanding of English and make your conversations more interesting. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you in our next video. Remember, practice makes perfect. So try using soaked to the bone in your next English conversation.